How can we justify romanticizing pirates, despite their violent and thieving behavior towards innocent victims?
I don't think you have to particularly justify your love for anything, except furry art. That you should go to trial for. When it comes to pirates, there's a long tradition of anti-heroes and underdogs, particularly in British fiction and folklore. I mean, Robin Hood killed a lot of soldiers who were just kind of doing their job, collecting taxes, and took the money and redistributed it to the poor, which in turn brought a lot of ire and difficulty upon those poor people, though they would have been starving otherwise. He's a hero to the common people, and a dangerous terrorist and a tax dodger to the state of the time, if he was even a real person, which he may have been. He's a bit Arthurian in that way. So pirates, sure, they raped and they plundered and they stole and they murdered, but, we idolise Robin Hood, we idolise Dick Turpin, we idolise Ned Kelly to an extent. All of these criminals, these outlaws, they have a certain appeal to people, and I think it's in the escapism and the freedom that they represent to cast off those binding restrictions of society and to just do whatever the hell you want. Everyone has that small a anarchistic streak within them, I think. Pirates also had a lot going for them for the period, acceptance of LGBT goings-on, even allowing 2 male pirates to marry. They ran many of their ships democratically. A lot of them were big A anarchists before the term ever even existed. They fought against the big naval military powers of the time, very much as an underdog, whether licensed by the state in the form of privateers or not. The Spanish conquistadors and so on weren't the nicest of people. So is it really bad if a few money-hungry drunkards attack one of their treasure ships and steal everything? Probably not necessarily the worst thing. Many of them freed slaves, even before it was official British naval policy to do so. Many were impressed onto the ships as well, so it's not entirely one way or the other, but it was an option for freedom in a time when there wasn't a great deal of option for freedom in the Caribbean and the Americas. So, there's a lot of bad, raping, pillaging, burning, destroying, killing, all of that stuff, that's bad. But there's also good stuff involved in piracy if you get deep into the pirate lore. So I think that's how you justify it, beyond the fact that they're interesting, romantic, exciting, and something that really happened. So I don't think you necessarily need to justify it, but if you feel that you do, those are the options.